Many of you are going to celebrate these Valentines alone simply because they touched a woman's phone. Welcome to Chit Chat with Chacha, and of course, I'm your girl Mwitu Mukamba. And today I feel so energized because I look gorgeous, I look beautiful. It's Valentine's. Yeah, and as you can see, my makeup by Wings Beauty. Make sure you take your darling wives, your girlfriends. If you're around water at Wings Beauty for a nice and good looking makeup and look good like me. And of course, you can see my red dress. I've been dressed by Urban Collections. It's a beautiful dress. Make sure you get your Valentine's dresses from there. And this beautiful bag, if you're around water, make sure you're looking for Royal Boss Boutique to find such bags. It's beautiful. And of course, if you're around Makueni water and you're looking for a good place and a cool place to have fun or to spend time with your loved ones during this Valentine's, please look no more. Come to Paraiso Gardens, a very cool place, a very good place, and a very beautiful place where you can spend time with your loved ones. So it's a affordable place. Come to Paraiso Gardens, located near Kaiti River, and have the greatest moments with your loved ones this Valentine's. Now, these are the reasons as to why many of you are going to celebrate their Valentines alone, simply because they touched a woman's phone. Do not touch your woman's phone this Valentine's if you want to spend the whole time or the Valentine's period with your loved ones. Reason number one why you should not touch a woman's phone this Valentine's. One, you are violating the trust in you. Remember, when this person or your loved one or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or I mean your boyfriend, that is, I'm talking to men today why they should not touch their woman's phone. When they leave their phone open somewhere or in the table, they in the kitchen, they in the shower, they have faith and they have respect for you and they have trust for you. So when they leave it open, uh, that means that they really trust in you, that you cannot go through their phones. When you loved each other or when you got into this relationship, the first thing that you did was to trust each other. So by leaving their phone there means that they really trust in you and they really have faith in you and they respect you and they know that you cannot cross the boundaries of touching their phones. So immediately you touch their phones, that means that you have broken the trust they have in you and you have broken the faith and the respect that they have in you. So in many cases you find out that people who are dating, I'm dating with someone and I know their passwords and they have my passwords. So I leave my phone definitely anywhere. They will not touch my phone and they'll not touch it simply because they don't want to do it, but the respect they have for each other or the trust. And they know the password, so they can just take their phones and scroll because they know the passwords, but they don't. They trust their fiancés. So when you touch your girl's phone, you start scrolling through the chats. That means that you don't trust them. When you're touching the phone, that means that you are at that point where you are suspecting something, and you want to find out, you want to see who has been flirting with your girl, who they've been talking with, that means that you're suspecting something. But if you don't touch your woman's phone, that means that you trust them and they'll be comfortable with you. You're in the same house and your girl cannot leave their phone near you. They're in the shower, they are with it. In the kitchen, they are with it. Everywhere they go, they just carry their phone because they don't trust you and they don't have that respect. You're intruding their privacy. Yeah. So just trust your woman, just have that faith and respect and leave their phone alone for you to have a good Valentine's. Reason number two. Now, you are setting your relationship back. After violating their trust in you, now you're setting your relationship back. You took their phone. Yeah, right, you took their phone and you're scrolling. And maybe they find you, they find you scrolling their phone, or you can say intruding their privacy, and they're like, why are you doing that? Don't you trust me? Now you start arguments, you start explaining yourself, why you were touching the phone, and that brings disagreements. They don't trust you anymore. That's why I was telling you that everywhere they go, they'll just have their phones. So you'll have just arguments all the time. They don't trust you, they are mad at you. Now you have to sit down, start explaining to her, I'm sorry, I was just, I was just looking at your phone, I thought you were talking to Brio, to Ken. Things like those. Instead of, progressing, continue. Okay, in such cases, let's say for instance, on Friday it's Valentine's, yeah, and you are found scrolling her phone, and now you are like, no, you know what? I just need time. I just need a break. And it's Valentine. So you will start setting your relationship back. You will not even celebrate your Valentine's with her. Valentine's with her because of such disagreements, and you don't trust each other, and you have broken the respect you had for each other and the faith that she had to you. So to avoid setting your relationship back and start explaining yourself, a lot of arguments, she will even decide, what, I'm leaving the house, I'm going to see someone else, I just need to think about this, I'm just tired. Or maybe she was just waiting for that one mistake, that one, we are funny, we ladies, we are funny. You do the first mistake, we are just quiet the second, and now we are just waiting for that one. Now we are packing our bags and going. So maybe it was just that one mistake, and now you just found her phone, you have picked the phone, and now you're scrolling, and now she finds you. That one mistake, and now she's gone. And now Valentine's is here. You will celebrate Valentine's alone. And I'm sure you will not want to celebrate Valentine's alone because you love your girlfriends. So make sure you don't touch your girlfriend's phone to avoid depression. You've been together for like 10 years, and then just that one mistake, again, that one mistake, she's gone. So avoid depression, avoid heartbreaks by just simple mistakes. Just trust your girlfriend, and life will be good. So don't touch her because don't touch her phone because you will be setting your relationship back. Reason number 3 that you should not touch your woman's phone this Valentine's. I'm sure you will not want them to do the same thing. You will not want them to do it. You will not want them to touch your phone. There's a saying that says, you do to others what you want also to be done to you. So I'm sure you're in the bathroom bathing, and now you come and find your girlfriend has touched your phone and she's scrolling your phone. I'm sure you'll not be happy. I'm sure you'll not want the same thing to be done to you. I know you'll start questioning, how are you touching my phone? Why are you intruding my privacy? So if you don't want her to touch your phone, so please don't touch her phone. You do to others what you want to be done to you. If she's not touching your phone, please don't touch her phone too. Yeah, it goes that way. Yeah, so if you want to have peace with your girlfriend, and if you want to have a good relationship, don't touch her phone, she will not touch yours. When you're just together, or maybe babe has assist me with your phone, I make some few calls, that's okay. But don't wait until she goes to the bathroom, or goes to the kitchen, or goes to the market, or to the shop, and now you're scrolling her. For what? Don't do that, because I'm sure you will not want her to touch your phone. I'm sure, men, when you find out that ladies are really touching your phone, I don't know, you can even beat someone. Yeah, so don't do that because you will not want them to do it to you. That's all. Reason number 4 why you should not touch your girlfriend's phone this Valentine's. There are many different negative scenarios that will play out. Number one, you have touched that phone, and maybe you are just looking for something to separate with your girl, or something just for disagreements, or you just want, you just want to see what's happening. And now you don't find anything in that phone. You find that she's clean. You find that it's you. What are you going to do? She's there, she finds you touching her phone, and you've been through her phone and found nothing. Utajitetea aje? How are you going to explain yourself? Are you going to tell her? You will start now being sorry. It will be, it will just be weird. You are going through her phone, and now there's nothing. There's nothing. She's just clean. How are you going to explain to her? How will you start telling her, babe, I'm sorry. I was just looking. I don't know. She'll just be mad, and that's how you lose her. Number two, what if you find some private messages that your girlfriend didn't want you to see? Maybe messages from family or friends. There are things that are personal. There are things that are private. How about you find all those things in the phone, and she didn't want anyone, or she didn't want to share with anyone? She'll feel offended. Maybe their family matters. She'll feel offended. So to avoid all those things, please don't touch her phone. Don't intrude someone's privacy. There are some private messages, or private issues, or private matters that someone doesn't want to share to everybody. Even if you're dating, even if you're the lover, there are just some private issues that really people don't want to share, or your girlfriend doesn't want to share. How about if you come across them? They'll feel bad, they'll feel heartbroken, and you will start now. That is what I was saying, setting your relationship back. Number three, what if now she finds you touching the phone, and she decides that we are ending this relationship? We are ending this relationship. It's over. You were touching my phone, you found nothing, and you saw my private messages. It's over. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You will be heartbroken. So to avoid all those issues, avoid touching her phone. And the last reason, number five, why you should not touch your woman's phone is hard to cut off, or you can say hard to move on. You have broken, you have broken with each other. She's gone, you're there, you cannot move on. It was your mistake. Now you're crying, you're always thinking about her. She's in your mind all the time, and it is your mistake, and she's gone, and she's gone. You're just there crying, and you'll not move on. So to avoid all those things, make sure you don't touch her phone. All those reasons, men, are to help you this Valentine's to celebrate with your loved ones very well and comfortable, and have a good time. Don't forget, if you're around water and you're looking for a good place to spend time with your loved ones, come to Paraiso Gardens, a very good and affordable place. That's all for today. See you in the next episode. I'm your girl, Mutu, and you Mukamba. Peace.